was the South Jersey high school football star of Week 7? Cast your vote here. The high school football season's Week 7 was a thrilling showcase of talent, with players from various schools leaving their mark on the field. Here's a breakdown of the top performers and how to vote for your favorite. Top performers. John Antrilli, Collingswood. The senior quarterback was on fire, completing 12 of 15 passes for 125 yards and 2 crucial fourth-quarter touchdowns. This helped the Panthers secure a 28-24 home victory over Camden Catholic. Antrilli's hot streak continued, as he's thrown over 120 yards in 5 consecutive games and matched his season high with those 2 touchdowns. Axcel Bailey, Overbrook. Bailey dominated with 211 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, leading the Rams to a 48-18 win over Audubon. This performance pushed Bailey over the 1,000 rushing yards mark for the season and 2,000 for his career. He's been a consistent force, rushing for 100 or more yards in 6 straight games and amassing 15 touchdowns during that stretch. Binck, Gateway. The senior quarterback showcased his versatility, rushing for 2 touchdowns and throwing for 2 more in a 40-20 win over Mastery. Binck's hot hand continued, as he's thrown for 6 touchdowns in his last 4 games. Domenic, DelGrippo, Cinnaminson. DelGrippo had a career-defining game, rushing for 156 yards and 4 touchdowns, catching a 67-yard touchdown pass and intercepting a ball for a pick 6. He's on a roll, with 7 rushing touchdowns in his last 5 games. Emanuel, Gerena, Holy Spirit. Gerena's defensive prowess was on full display with 2 pick 6 interceptions returned for touchdowns. He also caught a pass for a 3rd score in the Spartans' 48-0 rout of Ocean City. Josh Greenberg, Cherry Hill East. Greenberg was a dual-threat star, throwing for 3 touchdowns and rushing for 2 more in a 42-0 win over Deptford. He posted impressive game highs in both passing, 182 yards, and rushing, 80 yards, and has 23 total touchdowns this season, including 15 passing. Rylan Hardy, Pennsville. Hardy shone on senior night, rushing for a career-high 205 yards and 3 touchdowns in a 44-6 victory over Lawrence. Pennsville is on a roll, winning 4 of its last 5 games. Hardy is just 7 yards shy of joining the 2,000-yard club for his career. Nyqir, Helton, Absagami. The Boston College-bound receiver caught 4 passes for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns, helping the Eagles secure their 5th straight win. Helton has 3 100-yard receiving games this season and 6 touchdown catches in his last 4 games. Reggie, Holley, Millville. Holley had a career-best night, scoring 5 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 2 receiving, in a 55-28 win over Cherokee. He made 7 catches for 155 yards, raising his season totals to 37 catches for 636 yards. Ahmad Jones, Camden. Jones, a senior quarterback, completed 17 of 19 passes for 261 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 48-14 win over Lenape. This was his first touchdown pass with Camden in 5 games since transferring from Pleasantville. Jones has thrown for 637 yards with Camden, adding to his impressive career totals. Julian Lattimore, Burlington Township. Lattimore's defensive prowess was key, intercepting 2 passes in the end zone in 22 seconds during the 4th quarter. He has 3 interceptions this season, including a pick 6. Jake Mannion, Triton. Mannion led the Mustangs to their longest winning streak since 2021. He completed 13 of 18 passes for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns in a 27-0 win over Egg Harbor Township, also rushing for a score. Mannion has completed 70% of his passes for 902 yards, earning 5 straight victories. James Pemberton, Willingboro. Pemberton was a key factor in the Chimera's 3-game winning streak. He completed 14 of 20 passes for 304 yards and 3 touchdowns, adding a 4th score on the ground in a 47-22 win at Pleasantville. The team has scored 132 points during this successful stretch. Logan Simpson, Absagami. Simpson had a stellar performance, rushing for 191 yards and 3 touchdowns in just 8 carries in a 47-14 win over Middle Township. He's on a 5-game touchdown streak. Anthony Tirico, Seneca. Tirico was a dual-threat star, rushing for a career-high 247 yards and 3 touchdowns, throwing for 113 yards and a 4th score in a 27-14 win at Paul VI. He surpassed the 1,000-yard passing mark and is close to reaching the same mark on the ground. Tirico has 22 total touchdowns, 11 passing, 10 rushing, and 1 interception return. Voting for the South Jersey High School Football Star of Week 7 will be open until Thursday morning. Cast your vote and let your voice be heard. Remember, every vote counts.